Abby, right now you can hear the people yelling and screaming. Now, right now, people are protesting. Now, take a look. This side of the sidewalk is protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party, who is over on this side of the road. You can see they just got here with a Confederate flag. Now, as we know, Bree Newsom was arrested for removing the Confederate flag from the South Carolina State House in 2015. You can see what's happening right now. It looks like both sides of the crowd are fighting one another. Police are arresting this guy right now.
Back up, move up, press on this side, back it up.
So as you saw, that just happened. So right now, police are arresting a man right now who is on the opposite side of the street as the South Carolina Secessionist Party. You can see there's some arguing right now between people protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party, and the South Carolina Secessionist Party is still waving their Confederate flag as one of the opposers is getting taken away in handcuffs. You can see the video of what's happening right now, and there's a lot of people chanting on the other side for the person who was just arrested. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few people protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party right now. So as you can see, that's what's happening right now in downtown. People are still chanting, and if you look on this side, the man who has the Confederate flag, the stick in which the pole that the flag is on has been broken. People are still walking around protesting that Confederate flag. You can see there's a large group gathering, and they're up and down this entire sidewalk right now. Now, we also have a lot of police officers out here right now. As you saw that one man get taken away in handcuffs, we have SLED agents out here right now. We have the Charleston police. So we have quite a few people out here right now. Now, you can see what's happening right now. And if we can look, there's a large presence gathering down at the other end. Now, that area is blocked off right now as well. You can see there's barricades blocking in where I'm at right now on George Street, right in between St. Philip and also in between King Street. So no one can come in this area. Protesters are not allowed to come in this area. They're not supposed to be, at least where I'm at, where the media is standing right now. The protesters are supposed to stay on both of these sidewalks, but as you saw just minutes or moments ago, people protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party crossed over and looked to be attack and take that Confederate flag away from the Secessionist Party. And I've been out here for about an hour and a half now, and I've only seen about 3 people with the South Carolina Secessionist Party, and you can take a look at how many people are here opposing that party. You can see they're waving. You can see they're waving the flag right now, and now they're chanting "Racists go home" as he continues to wave the flag. Now, as you know, as I've said, Bree Newsom is the same woman who was arrested for taking down that Confederate flag off the South Carolina State House in June of 2015, and she's going to be speaking here in downtown Charleston at the College of Charleston at the Satilli Theater in just about an hour, and people have been out here protesting, but as you saw just minutes ago, it's not been like that. The whole time I've been out here, there's been chanting, and it's been really positive, and now the mood out here is really tense. You can see there's a large group gathering, taking pictures right now. We can show you guys down here what's going on. So they're gathering here, watching everything that's happening. It looks like they're students because, of course, this is the College of Charleston campus, and Bree Newsom is speaking as part of a guest for College of Charleston at the Satilli Theater. Now, I'm going to take a look and show you guys still everything that's going on that I'm seeing down here on George Street. And again, I am in downtown Charleston on George Street in between St. Philip and King Street. Now, if you're planning on coming down here, you can't. The sidewalks are closed. As you saw, there are students behind those barricades on either side. No one can come down here. The protesters are supposed to be staying on the sidewalk right now. I'm in an area where it's just for media and just for the police. Now, we have quite a few protesters opposing the Confederate flag, and then we have a group over here that is continuing to wave the Confederate flag. Now, that's what's happening down here. I'll continue to have updates on my Twitter and Facebook pages, and we will let you know if anything else kind of happens down here. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, a lot of raw emotions on both sides as Bree Newsom is about to speak at the college at 7 tonight. She is the lady, of course, who climbed the flagpole and took down the Confederate flag off State House grounds.
And you'll remember on Sunday the secession.
Of your live report, somebody from one side attacked a person from the other side who had a Confederate flag. What's going on now, Colby?
Well, Bill, the same thing right now. Protests, they're actually chanting back and forth with one another. You can see there's a really large crowd on this side, and they are protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party, which, let me walk you over on this side of the sidewalk, is this man here holding the Confederate flag. And I just talked to him just about a minute ago, Bill, and he said he was expecting this. He said whenever he came, he expected that to happen. Now, he was sitting here, or he was standing there holding the flag, and protesters from this side of the street ran across, Bill, and they ran across the street here, and they tackled the man with the flag and then broke his flagpole. Now you can see it's just one person over there on the South Carolina Secessionist Party side, Bill, but Bill, if I show you this side, you can also see there's a large group of people who are protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party. And, you know, just about a minute or two ago, they were chanting "Go home," and the South Carolina Secessionist Party yelled back that they are home. So you can see there's a lot still going on right now. It's not as hostile. Just about a few minutes ago, a protester ran across and tackled the man with the flag, and he was taken away by several officers in handcuffs. Now you can see there is a lot of law enforcement agents around here right now. We have SLED, and we have Charleston police, and they're all walking around here, making sure no one crosses the street again. Now, where I am at is in an area that's just officers and just media, and you can see, if I can walk you down here, you can see exactly how no one can actually get into this area where I'm at right now. You can see there are barricades here. I'm on George Street, and it is barricaded off. Okay, you can see here is the protesters here lining the sidewalk. They're having Black Lives Matter signs. They have Black Lives Matter flags. This sign says nobody is free until everybody is free. We also have anarchist flags, and we also have this sign that says white women love Black Lives Matter. And all these people are out here protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party, who is across the street right now with their Confederate flag. All right, now that's what's happening down here. I'm going to send it back to you, Bill and Debbie, in the studio.
Colby, I have a quick question. You showed us the one person who is holding that very large Confederate flag. Are there more Secessionist Party members there, or is it just that one person there? And have there been any more than that, just one today?
Debbie, it's that man holding the flag, and then it's also this gentleman in the gray pants and the white shirt. Now, these are the two people. I asked him if there's anyone else going to be joining him, and he said no, that's all that they are going to have here. So from what I can see and from what he told me, there are just two people there with the South Carolina Secessionist Party, but then if you look on the other side, it's a lot of protesters opposing them. Clearly a lot more than what they have on that other side. Debbie?
Colby, can you go up to that man holding the Confederate flag with the Secessionist Party and see if you could get him to talk to you about his feelings and why he's so upset?
Would you talk to me real quick? So kind of, how do you feel now that we're live right now, that someone ran across and attacked? How do you, where are you at right now?
I expected it. That's how liberals protest. They don't exchange ideas. They don't meet face to face. They attack, they vandalize, they destroy. You know, everybody knows that. I come out here completely expecting worse than to have my flag broken. I expected I'd be attacked. But I'm not surprised at all. Nobody at home should be. That's how they act.
And it's just you and this gentleman, is that correct right now?
Here, we have people around the city right now, but yeah, just here.
What are people doing around the city right now?
There's flags out. There's flags out.
Okay. So we talked to him now, so there are two people here right now. Again, you just heard, he says he's not surprised right now for what happened with this gentleman across the street running over and tackling him and breaking his flagpole. Bill?
Do we know, Colby, which group the suspect was who ran across the street to attack the man with the Confederate flag? Was he with Black Lives Matter?
Bill, we don't know. I know people are chanting Black Lives Matter right now, but I don't want to pinpoint one group that gentleman was with, because I know there are several different groups, and I know there's also some people who just wanted to kind of come out and show support. Now, I've been seeing flyers around that said, come protest with them. So I'm not exactly sure which group this gentleman was with, but you can see there's a large group of people. Some signs say Black Lives Matter, while other people are holding signs saying Black Lives Matter. And then we also have that flag went up in 1961 to defy civil rights. So from what I'm reading right now, I see a lot of Black Lives Matter signs, but I'm not sure specifically. What group are you guys with?
There's several different groups.
Do you know what groups are out here?
Surge, Black Lives Matter,
Black Student Union also.
Black Student Union is here.
Bill, so you heard it. That's the kind of group, that are three of the groups that are out here. There's a large group of people, but there's more than just one group out here protesting, and I'm not sure who exactly was arrested, what group they're with. But I'll send it back to you guys.
Colby, we're going to take it back from you, but while you take a quick break, would you please ask the man what is the purpose? What is he proving with his flag there in this demonstration?
Now, we want to show you that video again of one man from one side of this issue going into the middle of the street, attacking the man. Here it is with a Confederate flag. Watch this. This just happened. He takes the Confederate flag away, but then he's tackled by police. And Debbie, that man who took the Confederate flag away from the flag supporter was arrested.
You can watch now as we continue to show you this video. This happened just a matter of minutes ago. Charleston City Police are trying to hold back the people who are in the area. Obviously, emotions very high here. This is a taped video of our coverage there that happened just a matter of minutes ago. That man was taken away.
East Coast Honda. Higher standards, lower prices. ECHonda.com.
And we're going to head live back downtown where Bree Newsom is set to speak in about 30 minutes. And there you see the protester leaping over the barrier there, the tape that police had set up outside the Satilli Theater where that speech is about to take place.
There are two different sides, Debbie. On one side of the street, people who don't like the Confederate flag, and then on the other side, people who have the flag, members of the South Carolina secessionist movement. Let's go back now to Colby Satterfield to see if things have calmed down outside the College of Charleston. Colby?
Bill, I wouldn't say they've calmed down at all. You can see this group of people right here in front is continuing to scream, and they're arguing with the people across the street. You can see here's the man with the South Carolina Secessionist Party waving this Confederate flag, and this gentleman here in the green shirt has been arguing back and forth across the street with this large group of people here on the other side. Now, there's several different groups here right now, including Surge, Black Lives Matter. You can see they are all protesting the South Carolina Secessionist Party waving that Confederate flag. You can see there's a lot of people here protesting. Now, I'm going to be here, and I will be live again coming up at 7, and we'll give another update from here in downtown Charleston ahead of Bree Newsom's speech. But for now, I will send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Colby Satterfield, live downtown. I wonder if we could see that video one more time for folks who are just joining us, because this is pretty amazing video of the man crossing the street, Debbie.